Which of the following, if true, would most seriously weaken the argument? What is the argument? The argument is a landlord argues that because over 95% of babies headed toward windows are stopped by family members without incurring serious injuries, residential window guards will reduce losses only slightly at most. Okay, so his conclusion is, since almost all incidents of babies headed toward windows are stopped by family members, it would reduce losses only a little. We need a reason that that would not be true. So A, most parents have not been formally trained on how to catch a baby. That's probably true, but that would not weaken the argument. B, as new homes are only a handful of existing housing, the regulation will have an extremely small area of effectiveness. So this one basically says that it'll take longer for this to take effect, but eventually all homes will come down. So delaying the effectiveness of the regulation does not make it less effective in its final form. So we can rule this one out. A common trap GMAT answer is it will take a long time. If the length of time it will take for something to come to fruition is not an issue in the problem, that's not the right answer. C, installation of window guards in new residential buildings costs much less than smoke detectors. Nobody cares about smoke detectors. D, in the locale where the regulation was proposed, the average time required to respond to a falling baby is lower than the national average. So the people in the area are faster baby catchers, which not only doesn't make sense, but still wouldn't weaken the argument. So yes, I guess if other people were a little bit slower elsewhere, that would be interesting, but it still wouldn't necessarily, the rule still wouldn't apply in those places where they have the slower baby catchers. That leaves us with E, which must be the right one, but let's look at it. E, the greatest harm from lack of window guards results when no family member is present. So, since the greatest harm comes when no family member is present, it doesn't matter that 95% of the time babies get caught. It's all the times that they don't get caught when no family member is present, though that remaining 5%, 4 or 5%, those are when the worst things happen, and that's what the window guards are for. And so they would actually reduce losses quite a bit, because those are basically almost all the losses that happen. So choice E.